It's Twali TV Sports on a very somber mood. From here, Twali TV Sports, we would like to send our heartfelt condolences to the family of Christian Atsu, the Chelsea player, Newcastle player who's plied his trade in the Premier League. It's very touching, for us here, being African origin and all that. And apart from being black or an African, just for a young footballer in his prime, to suddenly lose his life in such a tragic manner. So we from the football world, everybody really, it was so nice to see in the Premier League over the weekend. Every match, everybody took a minute silence before the game just for Christian Atsu. We are no different on Twali TV Sports. So we pray that God will console his loved ones, close friends, and all that. Rest in peace, Atsu. That's it, straight. And on a still somber mood, really, it's really remarkable what we're witnessing here on Twali TV Sports. We have to tell you, we are witnessing a serious flow of affection, support, love from the followers, from the community, from everybody, white, black, Asian, foreign countries. We're feeling this, this flow of love. And it was so nice to see again over the weekend. Okay? I was out and about, and the same thing that happened to me not too long ago. It was a serious scream for Twale TV. Everybody was shouting Twale. And, I took it in a very humble stride, really, because, what can you do? So we feel grateful, we feel thankful, and I thought I'll touch note on that. Thank you very much, everyone. We love what you're showing us, what you're doing, following. Keep following, Not let that one get to your head, I beg. Continue to follow us. Subscribe, most importantly, share the video and like. Tell everyone about us, and, we really appreciate that. Now, straight into football. Before I say anything tonight, I said about 2 weeks ago or so that I'll be doing a 10-game countdown on Arsenal. Their next 10 games from the minute they lost to Everton. So counting from Everton to 10 games. So why am I doing that? I feel at the end of 10 games, by which we would have 8 games remaining for the season, which will be the last quarter of the season. So whoever is in good form with relatively good points ahead or thereabout, the last quarter is always about, yes, let's go for the race now, last hurdle. So if you have the momentum from the preseason till that moment, I will give them the edge to nick it, even past City. People are still wondering, why am I saying Arsenal can beat Man City to the title? Man City have not been consistent. Simple. Look at Man City's DNA since Guardiola got there. Okay? What they're going through now was what they went through in his first season when he didn't win nothing. So Man City haven't got the momentum this season, and if you can't see that because you're being carried away by the emotions and records of Man City, then you don't see what we see. Anyway, long thing. Now, straight to it. They lost to Everton. That same weekend, Man City lost to Tottenham. So they drew with Brentford. City beat Villa. And then they lost to Man City of yours. Man City won again. But then City drew to Nottingham Forest. And Arsenal won. So on the 4-game count, they are no different still. They're no different. City lost 1, drew 1, won 2. Arsenal won 1, drew 1, lost 2. So they're not really different. Yeah, Arsenal won 1, drew 1, lost 2. So City won 2, they drew 2. Comme ça. So sorry, they won 3. They won 2, lost 2. No, they won 2, 1, yeah. Sorry. They won 2, lost 1, drew 1. So they're no different. So that's it for me. It's still in the balance between Arsenal, Man City. But then guess what? Man U is in the race. Anyway, that's that on that. Okay, I was watching a program online today, and people were debating about Jose Mourinho coming back to the Premier League. The things they said was the reason I thought I need to touch base on this. Okay? For me, I've said it, Mourinho can never do anything wrong. Take it that from me, I beg. Take it from me. If you think you're Arsenal and you haven't won anything or the league for a long time, you don't know what it feels like to be a Chelsea fan before Mourinho arrived. Okay? That was normal for us. Okay, that was normal for Chelsea fans. We don't even, seriously, then we can't even talk about titleship because we were never in the race. So Mourinho came, it brought that joy to me, to my family, to everybody around the globe, every Chelsea fan around the globe. And that was the first time I noticed the man. In that interview, I am not one of the bottles, he said. I said, oh my God, what kind of confidence is this? He said that, okay? And from that moment, I was taking good notice of him. And since then, people have called me different names. Oh, Amo, you are a whore. Everywhere Mourinho goes, I support. Every team Mourinho has managed since he left Chelsea, I have a soft spot for them. Especially when he went to Man U. That one was difficult to bear. Me liking Man U. And then the same thing when he went to Tottenham. I had a soft spot for Tottenham because of Jose. So you can't say anything about Jose in front of me without me being able to know exactly whether you're right or wrong. So these guys on the radio, online rather, one said, oh, he's gone past his sell-by date, that he can't see him making it in the Premier League anymore. He can't cut it in the Premier League. That it's better he goes to American League. Okay, that was one particular guy. This was on TalkSport. Okay, it was on TalkSport with Darren Bent and the other podcaster. Okay, so and the other guy came on after that. Another caller came in and said, well, I think Mourinho can still do it, but it will be better as national manager. And they asked whether they would like him to be England manager or not. They said, well, with the current situation, Southgate has done really well, but if he becomes England manager, we would have won Euro 2020. That was the only thing I agreed with. That England would have won Euro 2020 if Mourinho was in charge. Because I saw the over-pragmatism of Southgate that lost us that final. Okay? We lost the final because we were just too cautious. We didn't unleash on Italy. That's all. And you can't blame a man who's taken us so far. In fact, since 1966, the best England manager is Gareth Southgate. So we're not going there. Anyway, when they finished their analysis of Mourinho, and I thought, I need to touch base on this. I know this guy is it's as if I know him as a person, like a friend, but I don't. But I just been following him in his philosophy, his mentality, his approach. These Man U fans who talk rubbish about Jose Mourinho, sometimes I really wish I can see them face to face. Because if I see my friends saying it, you can't really have a go at your friends all the time. But if you see a large number of fans talking this shite, since Mourinho left Man U, you haven't won fuckle. You've won nothing. He won you 3 trophies under 3 years. He won the UEFA. That's the jigsaw that you've missed. You've never won UEFA. He came second in the league and he said, that was my best achievement for coming second. And then he won the Charity Shield and he won the League Cup. 3 trophies. Okay? That is Mourinho for you. So football is about entertainment, we all know. But you can entertain all you like. If you don't win something, people don't talk about your entertainment. That's why I just fall in love with the guy. And that's his philosophy. Arsene Wenger left his post because he just couldn't win anymore with a beautiful game. He left. He sensed the pressure from the fans and he graciously just left the job. Because Arsenal can't sack Wenger. He's too big a man to sack. He's achieved so much with the club. He loves the club so much. So Wenger left his job because he couldn't win trophies or win league or win points. Mourinho still does that. Go and ask Roma fans. He's been there. On that same season, bang, bang, he won the first Europa. What do they call that one? So he's the manager who's won everything European Cup. He came to Chelsea, bang, he won the league consecutively. He left, he came back, he won it again. He went everywhere he goes. He's a winner. Simple. That is why I'm against all those guys online today. They can't see that he's a winner. The reason Mourinho couldn't compete for the league in Italy was because they didn't give him funds. He said it, people know that is the reason. If he was able to buy all the players he needed, excuse me, he would be there with Napoli, neck and neck with them. But still, without the funds, he's doing fantastically well. He's a winner. And managers are no footballers. So you can't say a manager has gone past his sell-by date. Excuse me, a point of correction. So for those guys, if you're listening, please, Mourinho is not one of the bottles. There's a reason why he wins all the time. The same philosophy, the same practice, he will win. He will give you trophy, whether you like it or not. Give him the players, give him the resources, you will have trophies. Since he left Manchester United, they haven't won nothing. Now you imagine if he is still in charge at Manchester United. Okay, when he was at Manchester United, most of the things he actually asked for that they didn't do for him, they did it when he left. He wanted to sign Maguire by all means. They didn't. They signed him for Solskjaer. He wanted Mashia to go on loan because he believes the guy is not delivering to his capability. Marcia wanted to be a striker. He said, no, you're not a striker. Say you come from the wings. Rashford wanted to be a number 9. Mourinho said to him, you are most effective on the left wing. Up to today, watch Rashford coming in from the left wing. Paul Pogba was causing distress in the dressing room. Mourinho wanted to get rid of him. The club won't let him sell him. Of course, they won't because it's an asset. A young player, worth so much money, British transfer record. So everything Mourinho wanted to do to rectify Man U's problem, they didn't let him. And guess what? Ronaldo came and then exposed everything. Even before Ronaldo, after Solskjaer, the other manager came, he goes, Man U's problem is like having an open heart surgery. Seriously. So a lot of things Mourinho saw that he couldn't say in public were revealed after he left. So Mourinho could have been the best manager for Manchester United. He's a winner. He will stop all this dressing room rubbish because you can't look Mourinho in the face and talk shite. He will bench you. He will keep you away from the spirit of the team. He's a top manager. He's the best manager in the world in my view. Anyway, now you know my views on Mourinho. Take that. Thank you, guys. Please go subscribe and follow this channel. We love the way you just show us some love. Seriously, man. I've been on a bus all weekend. All because of the adulation and the, applauses. And, it was too much for me, to be honest. Because I just think I'm just here doing my thing. But like I said to you guys, it's not just Omo. In fact, it's not even Omo. Omo is the least important in this project. Seriously. Don't look at me and say, oh, that podcast, we love the guy, he runs his mouth on EPL. No, it's not me. Without the team behind me, nothing would happen. Without the team, and obviously you're going to meet them. I'll let you meet them, as we go along. Without the team, and as Naija now, without God first. So without the team, it would have been completely impossible. So we thank you for your love. We thank you. We say thank you from here, from Twale TV Sport and Twale TV Entertainment. Okay, we have 2 channels. So please go subscribe, follow us, and just show us some love. The way you're doing it, keep doing it. We love it. Thank you. Have a lovely evening and catch up with you tomorrow. We're back on Daily Football Podcast. Let's talk again tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Ciao. Odaro. Ẹ ṣé gan ni.